Hey, 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 good morning. Happy Saturday. Cheers. So, I'm up and I haven't been moving very fast. I've just been kind of doing things backwards. And sometimes in life, you got to do things backwards. And sometimes if you do things backwards, your wife will come to you and tell you, hey, you're kind of doing this backwards. An example, the husband made himself some dinner because it's his evening right now, and he left the rice out. And I go through and I close up the bread bag, do that stuff. And sometimes I have to say to him, hey, this is driving me crazy a little bit. And I realize that I can do that and he'll receive it well. I kind of patted him on the head just a smidge too hard, but we have to have that communication with our significant others, whether they're a spouse or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, whatever. You have to have that communication. Hey, I know, and I love you, but this is driving me crazy. It's not going to cause anything. I already went through and fixed it, but it's driving me crazy. Can we work on that in the future? And I think that's probably the first time I've ever done that, was today. So bonus to growing and doing things differently on any given day. Before I might have just went and said, hey, why didn't you put the fucking rice away? Why didn't you close the bread bag? I could have done that. I didn't. I said, hey, I love you, and this stuff is driving me crazy. Can we work on it? And sometimes it's scary to do that because sometimes you get a different response from the other person, but sometimes you don't. And I didn't get a different response. I didn't get a bad response. It was fine. So sometimes you've got to have those hard conversations. And it's not even technically really a hard conversation to have. Just, hey, I know you're hungry and you made your food. And he said, I was going to put it away when I come back out to bring my dish. And I was like, well, but I'm busy, so it needs to be moved and things need to be done. And I get it and he gets it. So I'm glad that he receives that stuff well. So also on a Saturday, sometimes I wait for things to cool down. Sometimes, grandma gets up and there's a flurry of frenzy around. Not really even a frenzy, just people around, they're talking and they're doing. And so sometimes I wait for things to calm down before I begin this. And also before I begin other things. I go through and I make sure. Morning, Tara. I go through and I make sure that people don't need things. Like if the kid is up, I make sure she doesn't need anything before I begin. Because if I begin and then she needs something, then I have to stop. I will stop in the middle of whatever I'm doing, but I don't want to if I don't have to. So I will go through and say, hey, are you good? Do you need anything before I begin? Hey, are you good? Do you need anything before I begin? I'll go to everybody and do that. And I might even still do that this morning before I begin, because once I begin, I really don't want to stop until I have to make dinner or lunch or whatever. Or somebody did the dishes this morning. Let's check. I wasn't going to all at once right away, but I was like, I'm standing here, and once I get them done, I know they're done for a little bit. They're done for a little bit. Bonus. I love it. So sometimes that gave me a boost of confidence. Just getting the dishes done gave me a boost that I needed to power through the rest of my day. So sometimes, even if you don't want to do the thing that you don't want to do, which for me is dishes a lot. Morning, Mark. But once you get that done, then you have the rest of the day to do whatever needs to be done. And if you need to cook something, dishes are done. So you can do that. You're going to have dishes later if you got to cook, but that's okay because you had clean dishes to start with. And while you're cooking, you can start up dishwater and wash as you go. I've been trying to make that a habit. It's not always a habit, but I've been trying to make it a habit. About 1% of the time, it's not a habit these days. So I guess I'm succeeding because I'm starting the dishwater when I start cooking. That way, when I'm done doing whatever I'm doing, I can just throw stuff in the sink, get them washed, get them done, out of the way, and I don't have to worry about it. Because dishes are a big deal to me, and one of the things I hate. And apparently, what was it? We were listening to the Jason Lee and Clark show the other day. Apparently, dishes are a thing that nobody likes. Most of everybody in humanity doesn't like doing the dishes. We get it. It's okay. You don't have to like doing it. Just get it done so you don't have to deal with it later. And even if you do it now, you might still have to do it later. It is what it is. So I'm just up and I'm excited I got the dishes done. Super excited, like, because it really helped me feel better about myself. So if you're feeling down about yourself and you got things to get done, go through, get those things done quick. Like, if you got people to take care of the people, and then you can have a break or go off and do whatever it is you need to do. Sometimes I'm crocheting or knitting or whatever. Sometimes I take care of everyone else's needs and then I start cleaning the house, or I start, doing the floors or cleaning the bathroom or doing the laundry, just so everyone else's needs are taken care of. And then I can concentrate on whatever it is I need to concentrate on. And it's always, there's always a plethora of things to concentrate on. So pay attention. Sometimes I squirrel myself and I go into my ADHD mode. Pretty sure I have ADHD, ADD, whatever, where I will start doing something and I'm like, ooh, while I'm here, I should do this. And then I start doing that and I'm like, oh, while I'm doing this, I probably should do this too. Oh, and before I can do this, I need to get this thing done. And so I've started like 4 different things and I haven't finished a fucking one. So sometimes I've really got to just make sure everyone else is taken care of and concentrate on the task at hand. Because otherwise one task will turn into 15 tasks of everything else I got to get done. It is what it is. So on a Saturday, take some time for yourself. Get your shit done quickly so you can move on to do the things that you want to do. Maybe it's read a book. Maybe it's watch a show. Maybe it's craft or whatever it is you do in your spare time. I don't know. Maybe you scroll through TikTok. By the way, my friend Tracy is going to be on TikTok doing jewelry bomb parties soon. So if you would like her link and stuff, let me know, because she'll be on TikTok later. But TikTok it up if you want after you get your stuff done. I know I'll get into TikTok. I don't do it very often because I know what I do. It's going to be 4 hours that I'm going to be missing from my life. So I just don't. And sometimes it's a hard thing to do. I just got to concentrate on something else. It's not going to make me, like these things, cookies, they make me, I'll go 4 hours into cookies without a second thought. But TikTok is a little different. It's like really just sitting and doing nothing, just watching videos and watching videos and watching videos. No, the water is not rising over here at all. It's fine. It's good. So, on a Saturday, find some things to feel grateful for. And it could be that you got up and you got yourself motivated. I wasn't motivated to do the dishes, but I also was not motivated to do dishes later. And I was not motivated to take yesterday's dishes into this evening and have to do those this evening. I was not motivated to do that, which motivated me to get them done early so I don't have to deal with them later. So find your own things to feel grateful for. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be coffee, the coffee that you're drinking. Cheers. It could be that your husband brought home. He writes off things. They bring in fresh donuts every day. So he writes the things off instead of throwing them in the garbage because they're not really that bad. Misty gets donuts. For the donut belly Misty has. Yes, Misty has a donut belly. Oh, and a pizza belly. Got a total pizza belly going on right there because it likes pizza. Whatever. Also, be your own magic. Find your own magic. Doesn't matter where you're finding it. It could be that you weren't motivated to do the dishes later this evening, so you got them done early. That could be your magic for the day, and that, now you don't have that to worry about. Excuse me. I don't have that to worry about for right now. Like, the dishes are done, man. It's always reminds me of Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Done. Don't tell Mom the Babysitter's dead. That movie, the dishes are done, man. I love saying it. So it also motivates me to get the dishes done so I can say the dishes are done, man, because I can't say it if it's not true. Yeah, I don't stand on the roof and I don't do all that, but I do wash them and rinse them and set them up to dry. Not hand drying the day. When they're dry, I'll put them away. But for now, they're just sitting there chilling. So also be your own sunshine. Because tomorrow is not promised to anyone. I don't care who you are, where you're at, where you're from, what you're doing, how rich you are, how poor you are. Tomorrow isn't promised to anyone. And we could all use some more sunshine in our lives. And it doesn't start with anyone but you. You've got to make the decision to be your own freaking sunshine. Right? Yes, absolutely. I know I've been winded. It's okay. Because without you being your own sunshine, you can't expect other sunshine to come in. You've got to be your own sunshine first. And sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes other people got to bring the sun in. But take that little bit of whatever people bring in and use it for yourself. If people are hating on you, even better. Take that negative hate energy, whatever they're hating on you for, and transmute it to your own fucking sunshine. You can do it. I know, because I did it. Someone was hating on me. We know where you come from and we know who you are. And don't you think that you can be better because you are who you are and you came from where you came from? Thanks. I'm going to take that energy and I'm going to turn it into something positive for myself. Cheers. And I haven't heard from that person since. So it's been a great couple of years since that's happened. And I did. I let that negative energy fill me up with whatever positive I wanted to transmute it into. So on a Saturday, find your things to feel grateful for. It doesn't matter what it is. You could be grateful your heart's beating. You could be grateful you got fingers. You could be grateful you got toes and teeth. And you can be grateful for this stuff. Your skin suit that's treating you well. Sometimes it's a little itchy. My skin suit's a little itchy these days. And I think that perimenopause thing, which I posted a couple of things about this morning. Whatever. Find something, one thing at least, to feel grateful for. And be your own magic. Find your own magic. It doesn't matter where you're at, who you're with. It will arrive sooner, the quicker you forget about it. The sooner you forget about finding your magic, that's when it comes in. Also, be your own sunshine. Reminder every day and multiple times in the same video. I don't care. Be your own sunshine. And again, if you can't, it's okay. Take some deep breaths. Breathe easily. I've just seen on my Disney Plus. I got Disney Plus back with ads. It's okay. Because I'm not a big ads person, but I just got Disney Plus back, and the commercials that are in there, sometimes there are those calm commercials where it shows you how easy it is to meditate. And if you can take 15 seconds to watch the commercial to meditate in just 15 seconds in your day, you can learn how to become your own sunshine. I promise. So that's all I got. Everyone has a great, lovely, amazing Saturday. Doesn't matter if it's rainy or not. You are your own sunshine. And you know what happens when it's rainy and you put sunshine with it? You get rainbows. So I'm going to go off with my rainbow light cookies. Like I got rainbow light cookies, rainbow light colors, rainbow like eggs. Morning, Jennifer. Cheers. Have a great day. Misty out.